welcome everybody. How are you? Hope you're having a great day. So I was in the process of doing something and Foodie went live and I was just listening to the background, like trying to do my thing. And she started to get ragey. Now, as someone that I've been reacting to Chantal for years, I know that when she gets raging alive, more often than not, she will delete it. So as much as I would like to wait until her live is over and then react to it, I got a sneaking suspicion this is going to be a live that she ends up deleting. So I'm just erring on the side of caution and I'm going to react to it now while she's live. Now I'm going to be starting about 15 minutes behind because that's where she's at, like the 15-16 minute mark. So if you're looking at the reaction and the chat doesn't seem to match, that's why. But we got to jump into this now because, like, I don't trust Foodie. I don't trust her. We're not going to do any Twitter stuff today. We're just going to jump into the live because, like I said, when she's in a mood, y'all. She's in an absolute mood. I think it hurts her feelings to see so many people say that her content is boring. She's really bothered about that. And she's going on about different issues like missing BBJ and blah, blah, blah. So I'm just going to give my reaction right here and now to what she's doing. And I hope you guys enjoy the reaction. So let's go. So there she is waiting for people to fill up her room. Like lately she's been having a problem with her room filling up immediately. And it really bothers her when there's not people as soon as she logs on. So there she is waiting for people. And remember, we are like 15 minutes behind. Talk, Chantal.
Hi. Hi, babe. Mwah. Mwah. Pink stars. I look beautiful. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you. I hope the same to you. Michael Fink, hello. Greta Breezes, hello. Turbo, Jill, Dawn. How's everybody's day? Are you guys back to work?
Before she even says a word, I can already see the attitude on her face. Like she's angry about something. And it would match up with the fact that if she's doing party favors again, those of us who have been watching Chantal for a long time, we know that when she does the party favors, especially the white powder kind, it gives her an attitude. I don't know why, but it does. So she's got an attitude today, and I'm here for it.
Cow Thief. Hi, Magical Stony. Mickey, thank you. Cool Gamer, Freya. Oh no, Jenna, were you? Capone, Salud. SYL. Hello. Ew, Chris. Paige, I'm sure they're somewhere. Vanessa. Was all right, Natalie. It was really nice. Hi, Beth. They love seeing me back in Canada. I look like I had a rough night. Well, I don't have any makeup on, just lip gloss. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Ghostface. Teresa. Hi, Song. I'm in slow mode. Is it okay, the quality? No work till the 2nd. I bought 2 shirts from Maurice's. No way, did you? Kina, I need to get sponsored. Fernanda. Dance all day. Oh, I'm in like a weird mood because like my back hurts so bad. Hello, Anne-Marie. Sabre, hi. Caroline, who did I miss? Drew, Shakespeare, how art thou? I am in pain. The quality is okay. Good, okay. Get sponsored. Thank you, Jill. Hope everyone had a good holiday, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I have back pain. I have back pain. I'm in like a weird quiet mood. Sue-Ann, hi, Blacks. How are you? It's one of those days where you can just stare at the wall and like just be doused in your thought. I'm restless because I have a lot on my mind.
Like what? Just tell us what's wrong. I mean, we're not your psychiatrist or your therapist, but you don't have to overshare, but since you started this live and you're bringing it up, tell us what's wrong. You're going to anyway.
Hi, Mike. Whoever I missed, that goes fast. Leanne. Hello, Italian. Walking down the road. Dark village. Oh, wow. That sounds nice. It's very rainy and gloomy. Uh, I just couldn't be bothered to put makeup on. You ever just have those days where you're just like, you just like want to just shower and comb your hair and that's it. Nothing else. My face is red because I have rosacea. Of course, no, I don't have the llama. I should get another llama though because that was comfortable. That's why I loved it. No, it's not snowy here at all. There's no snow. It's like 40 Fahrenheit. I don't know what's up with my hijab today, but so anyways, not a lot going on. I didn't show any of my Christmas. I didn't really like that's the thing. I feel guilty saying Christmas celebrations because I'm not supposed to celebrate. I'm not celebrating Christmas. I'm just like partaking. I don't know. Like my family does, when I came at Christmas, what am I to expect, So I did buy gifts for people, but I'm just gonna say it's out of just the kindness of my heart. Doesn't matter on the day. But I'm not filming.
Oh, and this person in the chat, like we're behind the chat. This person in chat right now is saying the stream snipers are like, oh my God, quick, go, 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 drop everything. Foodie is live. You know what? Normally, if she wasn't ragey, I would wait until she was completely done. But when she gets ragey, all of us that are reactors, we know you better catch it because there's a good chance she will delete it because that's what Foodie does. When she gets ragey, and if there's something that she says or something that she does that might get her in trouble, she'll get rid of it within an hour. But when you do that, Chantal, all you're doing is giving all of us that are reactors free content to react to. You're giving up part of your money, but she just wants to vent and get away with it. So she does what she does.
I'm not going to show anybody that because unfortunately people have ruined it for everybody and I just can't share my life with you guys in that way anymore, It's just not possible. So unfortunately, I don't feel like I want to, like there's some people who just like insult my family and try to be all weird and involve themselves and I just don't want that. Like it's just not going to happen anymore. So sorry. So yeah, I did celebrate but in private and thank you, Italian. I'm glad you liked it. I like doing things like that. Drank me a buzzball. Too many weirdos in the bushes. Yeah. It's your tradition for yeah, I've seen like comments of like other Muslims, especially reverts. It's hard when you come from a Christian family. But like it's not about Jesus for us, like as a family. Like we never go to mass. We never went to mass hardly. Maybe a few times. It was just about being together and exchanging gifts.
This person in the comments saying, talk
A
about,
Julia video and
shut up,
sing,
Chantal,
who's that wonderful
quiet. This person in the chat is saying, talking about the reactors or the community. They are jealous of you and always wrong with their conspiracies. Mike, name one thing about Chantal that anybody would be jealous of. And if you bring up her YouTube paycheck, money ain't a thing. Anybody can make money. Name something else besides money. Anybody can make money. But we have something that she doesn't have, and that's our health. She doesn't even have that.
girl? Could she be any
Oh,
cuter? Who's that wonderful girl?
okay,
Oh, look!
I'm going ahead.
Canada's huge. Why is somebody going to park right up beside me? They better not. I'll be mad. Ghostface, Canada's like a huge country, so each province has mosques, yes. You're funny. Oh, thanks, babe. Kiss her for me. This girl is a beezer. Hi, Michelle. So, yeah. What else was I gonna say?
Nothing important.
I guess that's it about Christmas, you know. So, well, sorry, Brooke. I don't know what to say. I'm living restricted, but it's like I kind of have to, Brooke. Like I can't share my life with you guys.
No, Chantal's got a problem with reaction channels. She looks at reaction channels. She watches reaction channels. Chantal, all the time that you spend watching the reaction channels and watching the reaction channel community, all the time that you spent spying on other people, and you still haven't taken notes about what the reaction channels do. They come onto their streams and they are prepared to talk about something or a bunch of things. They've got their notes, they've got their clips, they've got stuff on Twitter. They come prepared for class. You just come to class and sit at the desk and you don't even have a notebook. Okay, you don't have a pencil, you don't have a pen, you ain't got nothing. You don't know what to do. This is your stream. You can talk about anything you want. You can do anything you want. You can take an hour and make it fully entertaining. I've seen reactors that do 3-4 hour streams and people are entertained. Why can't you do that?
It's like I used to, you know. So it's just not like I just can't. Like people ruined it. Like people are weirdo stalkers, and you can't deny that.
Who's stalking her?
Like you can't deny that.
Who's stalking her? People reacting to her is not stalking her. Nobody's hiding in the bushes. Nobody's taking pictures of her house. None of that. We're just reacting. We're not stalking. Sorry. For some reason, it's glitching right now.
Hey, you don't watch fireworks? No, I don't think so. I don't know if they have fireworks around here. I think it's like on Canada Day, yeah, but not New Year's. You know, she is trolling. Yeah, but I know I like legit think, hi Sigmund, that people think that like my content sucks now. Like I know that I'm not like, even though people don't think so, I am like aware, self-aware in that area. Like I know people don't think the content is the same, that it's like boring because it's from one extreme to another. I used to be so open. That was my content, you know, and now I can't. And that's fine. I'll adapt somehow, but I can't live my life just chasing views and clicks. What kind of life would that shape for you?
Yeah, but you still do. You're still chasing views and clicks to the point where you're putting Salah to work to get those reactions, right? He's doing a reaction channel or trying to. He's doing it in a very lame way, but he's a reactor now. I wonder who put him up to that. Could it be you? I think it was you. I think while you're in Canada and you're doing boring content, the two of you are trying to figure out a way to make some extra money. So now he's trying to react, although you got him a new microphone. You got him a new gaming PC that cost over $1,000. Okay. You boosted up his channel. He should be doing gaming content and making money with that. He's not, to the point where he's completely he's abandoned that and just doing reactions now, which makes no sense to me because he's an actor, not a reactor. He's reading off a script, and we reactors, what we do is organic. We just give our thoughts and it's easy to us, but he doesn't know how to do it. But you were always chasing the clicks and views, weren't you? To the point where in the beginning of your channel, you were a completely different person. You were much more muted and toned down. And then over the course of time, when you figured out what got views, whether it was through eating or acting outrageously, you put it into play. You know, you put that into the script, you put that into the persona. You became a caricature of yourself. You know, like anybody going back to your content 5 years ago and watching you can see a marked difference in the way you were talking and the way you were behaving and the things you were doing versus 3 or 4 years after that. You completely tailored yourself to the money and the views and the engagement. You got addicted to making this big YouTube channel and being the biggest YouTuber, although that hasn't happened yet. And in the process of doing so, you ruined your health. Now you're at a point where you're completely unhealthy. So what was it all for? A bunch of paychecks and you got nothing to show for it? I guess so. I guess so. But don't sit there and try to tell me that you're not still chasing the views, Foodie. You and Salah over there trying to put your heads together, trying to figure out how to make money. And since you are not outrageous, this persona that you created, you're having to be completely different. You're figuring out that you're a one-trick pony. And since you can't do that trick, what else do you have to offer? Like, people are bored, and they're saying they're bored. And obviously it's getting to you because this is the second time you brought it up. People are bored with my content. Does that worry you? It worries you because you depend on YouTube for your income. And if people don't want to watch, if they're on a reaction channel and the reaction channel is doing their absolute best to make you entertaining, but there's not much to work with and people are still complaining, what are we supposed to do? I mean, what are we working with here? When you're talking about nothing or the same things over and over and over again, how many times can we make that interesting? Honestly, how many times when it's the same 5 or 6 subjects all in a row? And you are over there, even though your channel is failing, your views are going down, despite the fact that you're over at 100K. Right now in your live, you got less than maybe 500 people, which is bad numbers. You're not going back to the table and figuring out, you know what, maybe I need to just up the ante. It's time. I need to do something. You're not doing anything. You think you can still do the same things you did 4 or 5 years ago and make money. And obviously it's not working, mama. It ain't working. You got to change it up. You got to change the program. I'm not saying you have to go out and do a bunch of party favors. I'm not saying you have to go out and do a bunch of mukbangs. People are bored with the mukbangs anyway, but you got to find something. Or not. Let your channel fail. It's your channel. Do as you want. I'm just giving my thoughts here.
You know, like, you don't get to live a life that's your own. You're being dictated by the response of the internet, and that's just not how I want to live. That's not happiness for me.
Yeah, but who are you?
So my happiness.
But who are you? Honestly, that's an honest, sincere question. Who are you? Because every time you get with a dude, you change up your identity. Every time there's a new man in your life, you tailor yourself to that man versus just being who you are. So the question on the table still stands. Who are you? Who are you really? I don't know if you know, but you need to find out, because I think people are getting confused with all these different personas you keep throwing at them. You know, being feral and savage one minute and trying to be modest the next. We know that's not you. You enjoy being gross. You enjoy being feral. You like being dirty. You like being vulgar and foul. And so you putting on the hijab and the abaya, in my opinion, is incorrect because you're not a modest person. You're not. And you're not a Muslim in your heart. And you really need to take the abaya and the hijab off, because that's very disrespectful to the Muslim people and the Muslim culture. You're cosplaying something that is definitely not you. If you had any respect for those people and for that culture and that belief system that's not in your heart, at the very least, you would take those things off and just be yourself, whatever that might be. Just be authentic. Can you be that? Can you be authentic? Give it a try.
Happiness lies in being happy with, you know, I really want to get healthy and I want to travel. You know, like, I've had a lot of time to think about it. I really thought about, like, okay, I was torn between wanting to get a nice little apartment somewhere, you know, in like a small town, and just really be on my own for a change and for a while, and like take care of my health here and still be with Salah, of course. Hi, Tracy.
That was never in the program. Y'all need to know that. She never had that thought of getting her own place and going to see Salah every once in a while. That was never in the cards. She had every intention of going back to see him. This whole thing of her coming to Canada, that was just her coming home from the holidays, getting some free presents, indulging all the food in Canada that she's been missing. She's been vacuuming and hoovering up all the food in Canada that she can get her hands on. She's not stopped yet. So she came back to get the food, get the presents, renew her visa, and go right back over there. She had no intention of staying. Her income has gone down. How could she possibly afford to save up money to move out, even just to a studio apartment? First, last month's security deposit, and give Salah money to support himself, and pay for another place in Kuwait, and feed him too. She doesn't have that money anymore. She can't afford 2 households. She can't even afford one. So she never had the thought of staying in Canada for any length of time. She always planned to go back. Why can't you just be honest, Chantal? Just be honest. This whole thing was a visa run. You missed Canada. You wanted to experience Canada again for a very short period of time, then go back. Why can't you just say that?
Or just like really doing it, like really getting healthy, like with my husband, and going full force in Kuwait and really showing you guys the sights there, and then traveling, having a life.
Chantal, you were over in Kuwait for what, a year? A year. A year. You told us before you went to Kuwait, you said many times that you felt closer to Allah in Kuwait and you were happy to be near your husband. So you felt more peace in Kuwait and you had a paid actor husband, but yet your health did not get any better and your BED did not get any better. As a matter of fact, your health got much worse than it ever got in Canada. So you were there for a year. Nothing positive happened. Everything negative happened. Everything. You were there for a year. Nothing happened. Do you think another year is going to make you healthier? I don't think so. Because you're going to be in a country that a lot of the months of the year, it's very, very, very hot. It gets over 100 degrees, sometimes 115, some 135 degrees. It gets to a temperature where you cannot deal. You have to stay indoors with the air conditioning turned down to -0 just to be able to breathe. So if you go back over there again, after the winter months are over and it starts turning over to spring and summer, how are you going to deal with that heat? You're just going to find an excuse to sit indoors and eat. And should you be doing that right now? No. In Canada, I'm sure it does get hot, but not as hot because it's not desert heat. But you want to go back over there and you're claiming you're going to get healthier. My question is how? With a raging out of control Godzilla sized BED that you're on YouTube and you're catering to the food fetish people and you got people in your chat talking about food and you talk about food and you hyper fixate on food all day long, how is that going to happen? When your content is food, your thoughts are food, and there's nothing else to distract yourself. You have no coping mechanisms, no coping skills. You've had no therapy. How are you going to get healthy? It's never going to happen that way. In order to change your life, you have to change your life. You got to change the environment that you're in. You got to change the people that you're around. You got to change the way you think, the way you move, all of it. And if you go back to Kuwait, you're going to go right back to the same environment and the same enablers that keep all this going. I'm not blaming your eating problem on other people, but they're not exactly helping either. Your health is your business. It's up to you. It's always been up to you. But you don't seem to give a crap. You want to be on YouTube and keep making money, and you're fooling yourself thinking, as long as I don't have anything medically serious happens to me, I can manage it. I can manage the pain I'm in because I know you're in pain, girl. I know you must be. You must be really uncomfortable. But whatever the pain is, it's not bad enough that you're going to do something about it. When pain becomes unbearable in any sense of the word, as humans, we will fix it. But you are fooling yourself thinking, oh, it's manageable pain. It's okay. No, it's not okay. You can sit there and take all the metformin and medications you want, mama, but it's not going to change the fact that you're still going to gain weight. And your mobility is going to go down. Your breathing is going to get worse. I mean, what about those things? Can the pills fix that? No. So do what you want to do, but don't be over there fooling yourself thinking if you go back over to Kuwait, things are going to get better, because nothing's going to happen except you getting worse.
Of traveling for a few years with my husband, which is what he wants to do as well. And like, I know if I hole myself up and just live a quiet life on my own here, I'll probably just eat myself to death.
But you're going to do that over there, whether it's Kuwait or Canada. Mama, you are going to eat. It's just either a one location or the other. Like, honestly, Canada is the best choice. because at least you'll have your family if you need them. If you're thousands of miles away from them, what can they do? How can they see you? How can they help you? They can't. It's stupid to go back over to Kuwait as sick as you are. You need to stay in Canada and take care of yourself, doggone it. Don't be an idiot.
I won't do much. Like, I'm too depressed. I'm too sad. Like, I really miss my family in Kuwait. So
You don't have a family in Kuwait.
I don't know.
Salah, listen, Salah is
I
not
want
your
to get
family.
healthy and travel. It's a
Salah is not your family. He's a paid for actor in the Chantal play. He's not your family. He's just there for the money. Not your family. Not blood related. You guys aren't really married. He's not your family. You have 2 pets in Kuwait that you don't give a crap about. The best thing that could happen to them is if they got given to other people to take care of, because you don't brush Julia. You don't have her nails trimmed. You didn't even get her fixed, girl. Don't sit there and come at me like I care for my pets. You never cared for your pets. You didn't care for your pets in Canada. You didn't care for your pets in Kuwait. Who are you trying to fool? Seriously, who? You don't think we have eyes over here that we can't see? We can see. We see every day when you do videos and when you do live streams. We see just fine. It's you that you are inwardly, mentally, emotionally, you're blinding yourself to the truth. Because if you had to face the truth, it would be overwhelming. So you live in your world of delusion, thinking everything's just fine when it ain't. You know, take the blindfold off and see for the first time, will you? Like, see the world around you, see the world inside of you. You know, wake up.
repeat. Yeah, well, you know what? It turns out that making drastic changes to your life are a lot harder than they look when they come out of your mouth, okay? So, yeah, there might be a few more tries before I actually get it right. I don't know. If you are here watching expecting no failure, you're going to be disappointed every time. And I have learned that I cannot live my life feeling guilty about disappointing others with my life choices. If you're here, you know it's a roller coaster. I am not going to feel sorry for that anymore. Like, I appreciate you, but you know what it's like by now. Come on. Yeah, do what feels right for you. Hi, Shar. Thanks, Jenna. Just don't stop, no matter how many feels. Yeah, no, I don't. But I go through waves where I just want to. It's scary. Like, taking that step and really committing to it. This change that you've become, it's your comfort zone. So stepping out of your comfort zone is like, I know it's cliche. It's that people say it's hard. It's terrifying. And you just want to like crawl back into that little space that hiding away and just, really not doing anything with your life.
You know, Chantal, if you have a world that you've created that is toxic, that is harmful to you, how can you truly take comfort in it? We all have comfort zones. We all find different things comforting. But to have an entire world where you're surrounding yourself with things that are harmful to you, that are hurtful to you, that's a bad comfort zone. It needs to be broken. You need to step out of it because it's not doing you any favors. What is your comfort zone? Being hyper fixated on YouTube and having no outside activities, no hobbies, no other life besides YouTube. Sitting in a room eating, making your health worse. Surrounding yourself with people that assist you and enable you in your bad habits. Surrounding yourself with yes men, and if they don't say yes, they stay quiet because they don't want to deal with your temper tantrums. Toxic, all of it toxic. Where is the positive within all that negative? It really isn't any. You're saying Salah loves me so much. No, he doesn't. You know what he is? You want the truth? I'll give it to you for free. I'll do you a solid. He's indifferent. There's something that's worse than love or hate, Chantal. It's indifference. Indifferent means that person, they don't feel anything for you. They don't feel love. They don't feel hate. They're indifferent. They feel nothing. They have no emotional attachment to you. They don't care. Salah has taken the position of indifference. I don't care what happens to her. I don't care if she has a medical emergency. I'm not attached to her. I'm over here living my life. and I'm getting some benefits from her, and that's all that I'm here for. Indifference. You look at him as someone that he is not protesting or arguing against what you do to yourself as him accepting you, him loving you. No, it's indifference. Because if he cared about you even just a little bit, he would say something. He would put his foot down. Even as a friend, he would say, enough is enough. I am not going to sit here and watch you destroy yourself. I can't take it anymore, and leave. But he's not leaving. He's standing by your side, but not for the reasons that you think. It's not in solidarity. It's just, I'm here to be here to get the benefits and then go off to the red room. Okay. Just understand that what you view as love and acceptance is actually indifference.
So no, that's not a quality of life for me, you know. It's safe, but I just feel like I was meant to do more. So, hi, Shimpy! Lydia! Good people will support you. Thank you, Italian. How does that affect their lives? Why are they obsessed and raging? I don't know. And I realized also that, like, I was watching Yo Mama. I need to stop because sometimes it puts me in a bad mood of all these stupid theories I hear through the grapevine. But one is that I didn't do a Christmas video because I didn't want to wear my hijab. Okay, this is an example of how uncultured and ignorant people are, but they have the most to say and the most followers that believe that shit. All right? Number one.
Jealous. I sense some jealousy here. Stay mad, Chantal. She is so angry that the reaction channels get more people in their chats and they get more engagement and probably more views than her. She's so angry. She's over there buying subs left and right. But as I told you guys, just because you buy subs and increases your page number, that does not translate to actual organic views and engagement or how many people are going to be in your live chat. It's just a number on a page. But she's so angry the fact that the reaction channels are thriving and her channel is dying on the vine, and that's completely her fault. If she made interesting content on her channel for her viewers the way she should, if she actually put some thought into her content, if she came on her live right now and was prepared with things to say and maybe doing something interesting, people would stay on her channel and watch her. They would give her the view instead of going over to the reaction channels to watch. Nobody's stealing her content. Nobody's making her boring. She's making herself boring. She makes a decision with every video and every live how bored people are going to be or how entertained they're going to be. And honestly, she's been phoning it in for the longest, just falling back on her haunches and not putting any effort into anything. Doesn't she constantly come on her videos and say, I have nothing to talk about? Oh, I guess that's it. After about 15 minutes, Chantal, I do tarot reading lives, okay? Just me with my cards. And I can sit there and talk to people for 4 hours. Yeah, me, little bitty channel over here. Hi. I can sit there and talk to people about you, about the cards, what the cards say, about anything for 4 hours. Why can't you do that anymore? You're a one-trick pony. You're not doing the trick anymore. So because you're boring, you're not offering anything else, people are leaving in mass. And they're not doing the super chats anymore. And that's your fault, not ours.
And I don't have to wear a hijab in front of my relatives, okay? Like, I don't have to. So, throw that right out of the window. Hi, Tattoo. You're strong. Thank you, Illegally Blind. I try. And then, anyway, people really think that this is just a disguise that I wear, that I'm not serious. And they really are waiting to savor the day where I rip my hijab off. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to be waiting an eternity because that's never going to happen.
I don't think Chantal will ever take off her hijab for one reason. Because she said herself in a video when she was wearing the floral abaya that she wears the abaya and she wears the hijab because she's not comfortable with her size. She's getting bigger, and she uses both to disguise how big she is getting. Remember, that came out of her mouth, not mine. So she is getting bigger. She's not losing weight. And she's going to keep those things on, thinking that they help to hide what's really going on. I got to tell you, Chantal, all honesty here, you're at the point now where the abayas and the hijab, it's not hiding anything. We can see everything because everything is skin tight.
And just because I'm not a perfect Muslim doesn't mean I don't believe in Allah and I don't want to be a more perfect, devout Muslim in the future. Okay, thanks.
Oh, we're getting the rage, y'all. We got the pinky. The pinky is up. It's about to get good.
Everything you need to overcome is already inside of you. Always remember. Thanks, Taylor. Constantly buying and adopting pets. And I don't abandon my pets, Vicky. That's
Yes, you do.
another stupid thing you're believing out of ignorance. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, I gave my pets a good home, like except for BBJ, unfortunately.
Wait. BBJ got the best home. Sam, I'm sure he got a good home too. I don't know who he's with, but we know for a fact that BBJ, she landed in the best possible place with the best possible people. With everything that was wrong with that poor baby angel, she needed serious ongoing medical care and vet visits, which can be very expensive. So although you're salty AF about French Fry Girl and her family getting BBJ, you know, like, do you know what that was, Chantal? Honestly, that was divine intervention. That was a spiritual world saying, we're tired of her nonsense and her hurting people and hurting innocent beings. We're going to save this one. We're going to make sure she goes where she needs to go. And she did. So many vet visits to fix the things that were wrong, things that could have been easily prevented had you given just one single solitary crap. To trim her nails, which trimming a cat's nails costs like what, 10, 20 bucks? The price of 2 of your Starbucks drinks. Just get her nails clipped every month would have solved that problem before it became a bigger problem. Taking her to the vet, having her brushing her so she didn't get extremely matted, her kidney problems, her dirty infected ears, her rotten teeth, her having a UTI so bad that she was peeing blood, which that just boils my blood to think about that, how painful that must have been. And all those problems going on together, you neglected your pets. And then you abandoned your pets. You couldn't wait to get rid of them so that you could go back over to Salah. When you gave away your favorite cat, Sam, you were having a pizza party that night. I remember. And then when you let go of BBJ, even better. So don't sit there and say you didn't abandon your pets. You did. You really did. And then you try to almost redeem yourself or poke at the reaction community by getting 2 more pets, and those pets are being neglected. So you're 4 for 0, Chantal. You're not showing us at all you're a good pet owner. So you can just like stick it up your behind.
If she's being taken care of, good, but it still was done the wrong. That was still cat theft. But anyway, Sam is happy. That to me is less stressful. He's a very thick-coated cat. He cannot be transferred to the Middle East, where I thought, I'm going to be living for a while. So I didn't want to put these cats through the travel.
And
I had a short
BBJ. I could see why that would be high risk for travel. She was an elderly cat. She was very sick. I don't know if Sam was sick at all. He didn't look like he'd been brushed in a while. I know that his fur had to be completely shaved down. He had like a lion cut because the condition of his fur was so bad, which, by the way, Chantal, why was his fur just so bad that he had to be shaved? And that was your favorite. But you could have gotten him all fixed up if you wanted to. Could have gotten him vaccinated, got his papers, had him travel with you. You didn't want to take Sam. You didn't want to take BBJ. You just want to take a little suitcase and get your butt back over there because you couldn't stand the thought of Salah being by himself and having freedom. You had no intention of taking the pets.
For a period of time, I didn't know what to do with it. All right. It still to this day haunts me that I don't have them. I dream about them almost every night.
Yeah, sure.
found at my mom's, I found a painting that she had done for me for BBJ and Sam, and she never gave it to me because she knows how much it hurts me. And I did see it, and I'm all through this new trauma now. Okay, whether you believe that or not, that's your
so
problem.
now wait. So now it's a trauma. She willingly gave up both her cats in Canada. She did. She willingly gave up Sam. She willingly gave up BBJ. There was even a whole video of her giving up BBJ. Yet she swears to this day the cat was stolen, even though there's video proof that did not happen. But now she's going through trauma. Chantal, please don't use the word trauma. I don't think you've ever been through true trauma in your life. I can look into your dead soul eyes right now and tell you've never been through true trauma. I don't see scars in your soul. I don't see them. I don't. I've been through some shit. Okay? I've been through some stuff. You ain't been through nothing. Nothing. Not that I'm wishing trauma upon you, but I can tell you haven't been through anything in your life that wasn't self-inflicted. But you're always trying to paint yourself the victim. Ma'am, you're not a victim, and you're not even a survivor. What you are is a fake, phony victim for pay. Trying to act like you've been through something. Stop it.
Julia is not abandoned. I will see her again very soon. She's with her cat dad. She loves him, if not more than me. So he's taking very good care of the pets, and they're the cat dad. He's the cat dad. So how is that abandoning? You know? How is it unaliving? You're okay, so you support FFG unaliving her dogs? I never unalived any animals. What are you talking about?
You wanted to unalive BBJ. You talked about giving her a dirt nap. You even said, oh, if she's sick and she needs medication, you might as well just take her to the vet and unalive her. You said that many times. You made morbid jokes about it. And as someone that I have a cat, and I've owned many cats over the course of my life, and I loved all my babies, all of them, they were my children. How can anybody who even owns one pet talk about their pet that way? The way that you did. Because any of us who loves our pets, just a mere thought of something happening to our pets would bring us to tears. You never truly cried over BBJ. You never, even when you found out all the things that were wrong with her, you didn't immediately go into shock and go, oh my God, I didn't know it was that bad. I'm so sorry. And I'm so grateful that FFG and her family took care of her. You never expressed gratitude that somebody was taking your pet that you swore that you love. They were taking the pet in and fixing all of the damage that you caused. All you could do is rage about, I don't want her to have the cat. Well, when you had it, you didn't care for it either. You were purposely neglectful. You even came online, Chantal, and you said to everybody, the reason why I'm not taking the cat to the vet is to tick off my haters. Those were your words, Mama. I remember. I can't imagine being so evil to even think that way, let alone say it out loud, but you did. You purposely put those cats in an environment in a state of distress to keep everybody watching you, to keep those views up. Sick, disgusting, twisted, and evil. And you wonder why people don't like you. You just wonder why.
Rehomed my pets. That's not unaliving. You idiots. Okay? I don't even know why you still watch me. You dipped a long time ago. You gave me shit. And here you are. Like, what the fuck? People have
Chantal doesn't care who watches her these days. She used to do VIB chats only. Like members only. Y'all remember? Those of you that have been around long enough, you know. VIB chats only. Well, guess what? I guess there's not as many members these days, is there? Could it be because your content is boring? Could it be because you're not doing lives anymore? And what's the sense of people paying $5 for a membership if you don't even go live where they can use their membership perks? You got open chat going on because you don't care, Chantal. You don't care if you get hate views. You don't care if people like you. All you care about is people watching you and getting that Google AdSense money. Because you're not surviving on the super chat money anymore. You're hardly getting any. And I proved it yesterday. You might be doing some food fetish requests on the side to get some extra money, maybe some cameos, but you're not getting much. So you'll open up the chat to everybody. You wanted to do this rage today because the month is almost up. That extra Google AdSense money is going to be going away within, like, say, another 4 or 5 days. This is you, like, the last push before the end of the month. That's what this is. Like, you screwed around for the rest for 2 weeks, and now you're trying to pump out content, although the content sucks anyway.
Rehome their pets. It doesn't mean they didn't love them. It doesn't mean anything. It just means, like, I didn't abandon them on the side of the road. Like, what are you even talking about? Yeah, I know, sneaky tea, but anyway, it's so stupid. Yeah, Julia is fine, like, whatever. And that's another thing, like, I know, like, that's the thing, like, if I travel a lot, it's tough with pets, but I love to have pets in my life. I don't know.
You're not traveling a lot, though. What'd you do? You went from Canada to Kuwait. Done. It's not like you went from Canada to Kuwait and then a couple weeks later you're in another country. You're not a world traveler. You just travel from one place to another. Like, get on a plane, go somewhere, get off the plane, go to an apartment, done. You're pretty much static most of the time.
Is it true that you're going to be announcing your split with Salah? No, that's not true. See what I mean? People are stupid. Like, we literally never said we're going to break up. Yeah, I know, Kina. That's the thing. Like, I've said it 100 times. You're right. There's no point in saying it again. You know what I mean? Rehoming is fine, considering putting your cat down. It wasn't just because I was moving. It's because she's very elderly and has a lot of health problems. And I thought it would be the more humane thing to do if the vet said that she was in bad health. That's why I had a vet appointment. That's why she's not euthanized, all right? And it's like super hypocrisy that you come for me with possibly wanting that as an option that might be best for her, but supporting someone like FFG who literally put her dog down for anxiety.
I am so tired of you bringing that up. The difference between you and Frenchie is that she loves her dogs. She loves her pets and she takes care of them. She does absolutely everything possible to take care of her pets. But we know your history, Chantal. We saw it. We saw all the live streams. We saw the conditions that those cats were living in. We saw the lack of care for our own eyes. We heard from even your BFF Pete's how the litter box didn't get changed for 3 months, despite the fact that I personally saw in many of your live streams that there were unopened boxes of kitty litter right by the stairs. You purposely bought the kitty litter because you didn't have to change it for a month, but the purpose of pretty litter is that when you use the pretty litter, it changes color to show if there is a problem with your pet's pee. It changes color to let you know there's a problem. So you knew there was a problem, yet you did not act. You let that baby run around with a severe UTI, which is so painful for a cat. Didn't change the litter boxes on top of that. When you had unopened, brand new boxes of pretty litter right there. You didn't care for your cats. You cared to use them as props for your show. You cared to use them as a way to keep everybody on edge, to keep watching you. But you didn't care for them. And I'm going to bring this up. In all the hauls that we saw you do for the food and the clothes, never once did I see you do a pet food, pet store haul where you went out and got a massive amount of food, cat litter, cat toys, cat treats, none of that. None of that. None of it. Always stuff for yourself, never anything for them when you had the money to do so. And one more thing. I think it's pathetic, absolutely pathetic, that your viewers cared more about your cats than you did. Because a lot of them gave you money so that whatever visits you would need would be free. Absolutely free. Still didn't do anything. Didn't act. Just out of spite. Spiting strangers on the internet was more important than taking care of your fur babies. You know, if your channel is going down because people are bored with your content, maybe it's part of your karma. You claim to have good karma, but I disagree.
So just shut it. You have no place to talk if you support that. That's all I'm going to say. I know, Mike. They just make stupid conspiracies for content to get an answer like this. Are we still looking for an apartment? No, I've decided I'm going to go back home.
He was
So,
never looking for an apartment.
TLC. Yeah, Capone for sure. Yeah, it's because they are doing the worst things in life and then the others. Whatever. Hi, Tony. Anyway, so that's the drama of it all right there.
And that's old drama. Like everything she's talking about is old drama. That's the problem with Chantal's channel. It's all old, recycled, rehashed, reheated drama. The things she's talking about right now are things we've heard about at least a million times. There's nothing new here. This is why people are bored with your content, because you picked 5 subjects and you literally talk them to death. Chantal, metaphorically, the horse is dead. Stop shooting it. It's buried in the ground deep. There's nothing but bones. There's no more meat left. Okay? You got to find something new. Got to. Take people places, do things they've never seen before, things they've never done before. You want to be a vlogger? That's what vloggers do. They take people on adventures with them. They meet people, they go places, they show something interesting all the time. It's not the same content for a freaking year. Get off your butt and do something.
So, I'm going back home. Um, and I'm just gonna, hi, Spitch. It's like a. You guys like my lip gloss? I can't say because it's like an old lip gloss that I got a while ago. It's on the block list, it's on the ban list, but I'm not about to throw away all my existing makeup. I just won't buy again from them. Trixie, thank you. One day at a time. Yes, exactly. Don't listen to the FF Cools. Yeah, exactly. They just make no sense at all. Like, how do you support? Like, I just really don't like stupid people. I don't know how to deal with them. It's like talking to cement, so there's no point. I think you just like Qatar Airways. Back home to the Middle East, yes. Hi, Fan. I'm just coming here, I guess, as a visit. And I'll just continue to seek healthcare over there and try, on my own also at the same time. Because no matter what plan I do, no matter what diet I do, no matter what recourse I do, I still have to, this is mostly up to me, right? At the end. So I have to develop skills, character skills that will allow me to grow,
I have to do these things, but yet she's not laying out a plan. Where's the blueprint? I have to do this, I have to do that. Okay, so you have to do that stuff. What's the plan? Do they have any kind of therapy in Kuwait for your issues? Is there anybody online you can talk to? Is there any kind of inpatient in Kuwait? Do you have the money for inpatient? That's a big thing, because inpatient isn't free. Like, how can you support Salah and yourself and go to inpatient and therapy? I don't think you have money for all that. Another reason to stay in Canada, because your Canadian dollar in Kuwait is much weaker than the dinar. The conversion, it costs you twice as much for everything over there.
Claire, if you pass away in Kuwait, I don't know. Haven't thought about that. Hi, Anne. I thought a little bit about it. No, I think I would just be buried there. Makeup line? Oh no. I don't want to run a business. Me. Not that kind of business. Hi, Leah. Squealing pig should have she's unaliving her dog. Yeah, it's just so stupid. Anyway, you find out it's just like with that friggin' weirdo Kaya still talking about me. Like, I know I'm an internet person, so whatever, but like, dude, your life, you are sleeping with a child pimp. Okay? And you have the nerve to talk about anybody less problematic than you. You need to shut it. Yeah, I'm going back to Kuwait, Faye. I don't know when, but...
Can I take a moment to give my thoughts on that? And I'll be very brief. I personally will not be supporting Kaya. That's just for me. So if there's anybody on my channel, you like Kaya, you want to watch Kaya, I am not your mother. I'm not your warden. I am not here to tell people what to do, what to watch, where to go on YouTube. Do as you will. But I personally will not be supporting Kaya, and that's just my personal decision. So if you're someone out there you enjoy her content, feel free, but I'm out of that. So there's that.
Anyway, I can't stand these people. I hate that I have to share an internet platform with them, period. That's why I'm bitchy. Yeah, I know. So, oh God, Rosemary. Anyways, I see you have your planet on your forehead removed, but you're still an asshole. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to watch myself. I cannot swear. It's not nice. I should have a swear jar. The old topic of the animals is getting old. Oh, they'll use it for like 5 more years, just like they're doing with Cuba Rage. Like, if I don't upload, I notice people will just, like, sometimes their thumbnails of upcoming important live streams will be Cuba Rage, episode 28.
You know, Chantal, you've been talking about the same topics for the last 5 years. And do you know why the channels do the retro reacts? Because the retro reacts are often more entertaining than your current content. Isn't that sad? That to make you entertaining, we have to go back to the archives and bring up your old videos because there's nothing in your newer content that is interesting that keeps the audience engaged. Again, I'm not saying you have to go out and do party favors. I'm not saying you have to go out and do mukbangs. There's a myriad of things in life to do. It's just that you're not doing them. You're not offering up anything new to the audience that they can really get into, whether it's your audience or the reaction channel audience. You're a one-trick pony. You're not doing that trick anymore. You're known for drama. You're known for the profane and the offensive. And that's just the persona that you created. And the persona that you're showing us now, which is you're not doing anything. It like what's the audience watching? There's many areas of YouTube that are far more entertaining than you, and you don't understand how dangerous that is for you because you are depending entirely upon your YouTube income, correct? Yes. So you depend on your YouTube income, the income that you get from your channel, from the super chats and memberships and all that. But yet, when people start to get bored and they're looking around for other channels to watch, if they find something or someone more entertaining than you could possibly lose your audience one by one. You're not doing anything to ensure that your audience stays on your channel watching you every day. YouTube is huge. There's lots of stuff to watch. Lots of people that are very willing to step it up and entertain people. It's just you're not willing anymore. Honestly, I think part of your problem is you are entitled. You're used to the easy money, and you've been so used to it. You've gotten in such a routine with it that you are literally burnt out. You're not motivated to do anything. You're not hungry for it anymore. You just put everything on autopilot. But people are getting bored, and they're saying they're bored. And if that bothers you, then do something about it or don't. But don't get mad at the audience for voicing their opinion and saying, I'm bored with Chantal. Of course, they're going to get bored if there's nothing new. People like new things to keep things fresh. You're not offering that. You're offering a stale plate of potatoes with flies on it.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I know, Joanne. Will you take us on some more trips around Canada? Yeah, I know. Where can we go? I don't trust the Kia to like not break down. It's old. I don't want to go too far. Oh well, if it breaks down, it's an adventure. We can get a hotel.
Wait, didn't she tell us that she just had $1,500 worth of work done on her Kia? Or was that supposed to be done, but it didn't get done, and that's why she's so worried?
Rosemary. This one reactor is like living with they ran off, scurred off the internet because they were called out, and now they're trying to creep their creepy way back in, and they got a big mole removed from their face. Orange julep bees. La Isla Bonita. I'm not. You think I'm gonna go live at Orange Julep in the same city as two of the most psychotic people that live there? No way. No, 3 psychotic people? No way. Wait, there might be more. Who else are we forgetting? You can dream on. That's the kind of content Brooke wants, and now she's mad. Well, too bad, Brooke, okay? Say a message for boozing. Oh gosh, I don't even. You looked. You did your makeup tutorial. Like, you looked just insanely creepy. You didn't even come close. Hi, Cab Blanket.
You could tell she was dying to do this. We knew, all of us that are reactors, and even the reactor audience, we all knew that this was bubbling up inside of her, all this rage, and she wanted to get online and just talk a bunch of crap about people. She was waiting to do this. Waiting. And now she gets to let it out. We're not getting a super rage right now, but she's talking crap. She said she likes to talk crap. And she's just been holding this in till this moment.
And I cannot believe you're still stream sniping for free. That's really sad. Joseph, I don't know. I didn't see you get... Hi, Jelly Belly. Living Laura, I didn't see you get muted. Who else can we let have it today? Oh, yeah, Gorlick. Don't even... You're trying to reply to my husband's videos about you. Don't even try. Don't even try. How can you even... Like, you miss the point every time in the video. Oh, you're making fun of me because I'm Irish. Yeah, whatever. Has nothing to do with that, you know? You look like a gnome. Has nothing to do with being Irish. That's a leprechaun. So we switched it to gnome, all right? Nice and non-race. Oh, there's no race involved, all right? Ugh. Anyways. Well, how come you're in Gore World? He's defending me. He doesn't make 800 videos about somebody every day.
Well, you're the bigger YouTuber with a bigger channel. Why can't you defend yourself? Why does he have to jump in? Nobody asked his opinion. Nobody wanted his opinion. And the more reaction videos that he does, the more of a fool he makes of himself. And maybe you wanted it that way. Maybe you want Salah to make a complete, utter jerk of himself. That wannabe gamer lamer. You wanted to make a fool of himself. I mean, I see through what was going on. I saw like a mile away. You guys wanted to get that reactor money, him reacting, but you also want to set the honey trap that if he did a reaction video and if somebody reacted to it live on their channel, you guys could throw a privacy complaint. That was the plan, wasn't it? You know, like if whoever reacted to Salah, if it was not transformed enough, you guys could throw privacy complaints. You don't think we know? We know. We know over here. We're not stupid. He may be stupid. You may be stupid, but we're not stupid. The people that have talked about him, they've made it highly transformative, and there's nothing that he can do, and there's nothing you can do either. So suck on those eggs, Chantal.
I will keep roasting them. Anyway. Ignore the ignorant. I know, but it's just fun to yell about it sometimes. Thank you, Aladi. Hijab? Yeah, just my jersey one. I don't like the jersey ones that much. The jersey ones are for like more casual. Chiffon is for more fancy. Okay, thanks, Jackie Howard. Hi, Kitty. Hey, Tracy. Ghostface. Of course. People who have no content of their own, I've said this a million times, which is literally, I'm the content. Of course they're going to stream snipe. Desperation. What are the plans for today? I have some errands to do, actually. What time is it? I got to do them before 4:30.
Wow.
Do you have breakdown insurance? Yeah, but still, it's not. This car's not worth anything, probably. Well, that's not true. I just have to get it detailed. I look cozy, thanks. Thank you, creepy. Fun errands? No. Don't go after her. That's what she wants. Don't give it to her. I know it's sad. Imagine living your life. Just that's what you do. Like even on Christmas around the holidays, you just make fun of like my video about Christmas lights. Like you have no life. You have no man. So
I'm so sick of her bringing that up. Trying to feel superior to women that are single. Trying to use that, where is your man? I'm married. Where is your man? Chantal, I've been married twice. Let me tell you something. Lean in and listen. Marriage is great when you have a partner that truly is your partner. The two of you have a lot of things in common, or maybe not, but you have a deep spiritual soul connection with one another. When you have a partner that you're so plugged into them and they are into you that you don't even have to hear them speak. You know what they're thinking. You can sit quietly in silence and share the silence peacefully. They're so in tune with you that with one look, they know what you're thinking. You don't have that with Salah. If you have a marriage where you're not connected to your partner, as well as feeling love from your partner, marriage can be hell. It is extremely lonely. It's sad. It's depressing. Okay. If it ain't all the way right, it ain't all the way right. It just ain't. There's no happiness in a marriage where love and connection do not exist. So you can go over there and play house with Salah. He can play his role in this Chantal reality show of yours, but he's not a real husband. It's just a stand-in husband because you can't get the real thing. Because no man worth his weight in salt whose quality would want anything to do with you. And I'm not referring to your weight. Okay, the weight is your issue. There's lots of beautiful women in the world that are big, sometimes very big. It's not about that. There's no redeeming qualities to you. You are not a good person in your heart. You're not a good person in your soul. You are not someone that a man would be proud of. And I think you know that. I think you know that you can't ever find a man worth anything to be with. You had one. You had BB. BB was a good man. You lost him. And even though Pete is a jerk for the way he treated BBJ, Pete loved you and accepted you the way that you were. And what'd you do to him? You financially ruined him, ruined his credit. You left him with a huge bill for the ruined villa that you damaged. You cheated on him multiple times. And even to this day, he won't betray you. That's how much he cares about you. Any and every good man you've ever been close to, you ruined, you wrecked, you let go of, only to grab onto men that did not care about you just because you were fascinated with them. You let go of the diamonds in favor of the fool's gold, and that's because you're a fool. But just because you act like you're married doesn't mean you really are. And if the love and the connection ain't there, girl, it's just a ring on your finger and a piece of paper. And those don't mean much. When you're laying in bed at night alone, crying under your pillow because you know your heart and your soul are empty.
She made a deal. I don't know if you saw Salah's old video, his most recent video. She's like, I will demonetize my channel for a month. Actually, I won't even make content. Bullshit. Won't even make content about you for a month. She hisses when she talks. Like her S's are weird. Notice it next time. You won't be able to. I don't know how you stand it.
Anyways, are you making fun of people that have certain intonations and all that with their speech? Because that ain't cool, Chantal. That's really not cool. And I believe French Fry Girl when she says, I will not make content for a month if you demonetize for a month. I believe her. I believe she'll keep her word. She'll keep her end of the deal. Absolutely. She's got the income. She could do it. She could demonetize for 6 months and still be fine. What about you? She's got a YouTube channel, and I'm sure she's got a job. She's a hardworking lady. You couldn't afford to demonetize for a month. You'd be out on the street, girl. That's why you won't accept the challenge.
If you show your marriage certificate, like, number one, we don't owe you anything, as if we're going to show you of all people something personal like that, like about our relationship. And like the audacity of it coming from someone who claims they have a lumberjack boyfriend and won't even show any proof of that. So you show proof of that, we'll show our marriage certificate stat. Like, no problem. How can we not have a marriage certificate if...
You know, I'm sure I'm not speaking for Frenchie. She can speak for herself just fine. She's a lady that can handle herself. No problem. But maybe, Chantal, the reason why she's not showing the men in her life is because she has a private life and she wants to keep it that way. She's not going to bring her man to YouTube drama. It's just not necessary. She can handle her business, but you're so weak, you have to have somebody else handle your business. You got to have Salah jump in the ring because you can't fight your own fights. You're having him do reactions against other people. You're so weak. You got a channel. If you want to react to people, why don't you react to people? Why is he jumping in to defend you? Weak, lame.
We live together in Kuwait. Like, if you weren't ignorant and took the time to research before you open your fat mouth, you would know that it's illegal. And do you think I would take that chance with how many haters I have moving into Kuwait with no marriage? Like, I don't know. These people are so daft.
What?
Yeah.
Is she implying that everybody in the reaction community, we're all just going to uproot y'all? We're going to give up our homes. We're going to give up our lives in the United States and move to Kuwait. Not that there's anything wrong with Kuwait, but we're just going to uproot and go over there and live just to look at Chantal, stalk her. Girl, what world are you living in? What planet are you on? We're here. We're fine. We don't care that much about you that we do something like that. No. You moving to another country is what you decided to do because you were running from the taxes in your home country. That's why you moved over there, for Salah and to run from your taxes. And maybe you're afraid to stay in Canada and get an apartment because then the tax man could find you easy. You're running over there to escape all your financial problems and to be with a guy whose pants never come off. You're never going to see that peen, girl. Give it up.
Oh, yeah, I don't smoke anything. Well, it's just stupid. So, like, I don't know. Same thing with, like, the visa run thing. Just be honest about it. I don't owe you anything. Like, I'm purposely being... I'm not telling you, like, because it's not your business, you know? So anything I don't say on purpose is because I don't want people to know. It's not about lying. It's about purposely not telling you. Yeah, sure, okay. Then I'm a liar if that's what lying is.
It is.
Yeah, they'll just say it's fake anyway, exactly. Oh, it's fake. Like, predictable. Just whatever. Anyway. Her lumberjack's the guy on the paper towels. The brawny man. I swear. Anyways. If I say, I'm getting married, guys. No, she's not. No, she's not. I'm in Kuwait. I'm getting married, guys. No, she's not. No, she's not. I show a courthouse video of us getting married. She's not married. She's not married. But FFG says once, yeah, my man, he looks like a lumberjack. Everyone believes it. Like it's the most credible thing ever.
Well, you got to look at the source. Look at somebody who's credible and has a history of being credible with somebody who has a history of lying. Constant lying, never tells the truth. People look at the history of people, like the patterns of people, like what is the patterns of this person? Do they have a pattern with being honest and truthful? Or do they have a pattern of always lying? For years, always lying, always being a manipulator, always being a scam artist. You look at the person's character to determine if they're probably lying or they're telling the truth. You have a history of being a constant liar. You lie about things you don't have to lie about. You're not being truthful right now. You don't have to tell us every personal private detail, but the constant lying. You lie and you cover things up and then you leave holes in the story that make no sense, and then you get mad at the reaction community for trying to fill in the holes and make sense of things that don't make sense. But if you really hated that, you would prevent that by just telling the doggone truth. Just put the truth out there, and that wouldn't happen, would it? It's so simple. It's so incredibly simple. But honestly, I think you like to lie. For some reason, it's just some sort of a game with you. You like to tell a bunch of lies, create a bunch of drama with your live streams, with your video. Once your video is done and posted, once your live stream is done and posted, you spend the rest of the day running around on YouTube and Twitter to see what the theories are, what the thoughts are. And if people get too close to the truth, the actual truth, you get mad and you blow up. Because there's one thing a liar hates is when they get exposed for the truth. And there was no more positive proof of that than when you gave BBJ away. And then all the paperwork came out, courtesy of FFG, showing all of BBJ's health problems. And everything that we suspected about her was proof right there. It was true. You blew up so hard over that. The fact that you thought that you were so clever that you gave the cat to somebody who wasn't a YouTuber, and the truth would never be exposed, and it was, and you could not deny it. You couldn't hide it. You couldn't pay somebody off with it. It came out. You lost your mind over that. Absolutely lost your mind. Then everybody found out how evil you really are, how twisted you are. And you still to this day cannot let it go. You still won't stop talking about BBJ. Although you should leave BBJ's name out of your mouth. You didn't care about her when you had her. You don't care about her now. You don't care about her now. So stop talking about her.
Oh my gosh. I think I saw Yo Mama say this, and I'm like, this is a quote that she should put on a t-shirt. You look what you're doing. You're pathetic. You're lonely. Your frizzy ponytail and your 12 chins, and you got a lump of coal for Christmas in your stocking. I died. Yep, that's about right. Yeah, I know, Lydia. It's true. Chantal, are you married? Yeah, see? I know.
Okay, since we're still live, y'all take a look at this number before it goes away. Look how many people are in her chat. Now, for a lot of YouTubers, that would be a very high number, like 658 people. But she used to pull well over 1,000 3 or 4 years ago. Every single time, over 1,000 people. The number has gone down. And for a channel that's 96.8 subscribers, that's a very low number. Should be higher. Yet Frenchie is on her channel. Every single time Frenchie goes live, she'll pull 3,000 4,000 people. Isn't that something? More proof that an elevated number on your page does not translate to engagement. So maybe stop buying them fake subs, Chantal. Wasting your money over there.
So you're a wonderful husband. You and Chantal don't have to show proof. Thank you, kitty. No, we're not going to. Hi, Pew Pew Tasha. Hey, what resort did you stay in Cuba? I sent you a message, but understanding you're busy. My husband and I and daughter. Oh boy, does anyone remember what it was? I think it was Memories. She doesn't deserve your time. You're right. Thank you. And I love, like, you guys hate drama, so I get that, and it's like good. I'd have people that, like, with them, the only people who watch are people who hate me. So they're like dying for hate. They're just dying for drama. So those are negative, nasty people who are gonna get theirs one day.
Once upon a time, she didn't care who watched her. She had a formula that worked at the time. Do a bunch of dramatic, weird, bizarre, extreme content, and even if people were hate watching her, they were still watching her. And a lot of people that are on the reaction channels right now, believe it or not, there are a lot of people in the audience that they started out liking Chantal. They got into her content. They were subscribers. But due to Chantal's abusive nature and coming online and raging and mass blocking people, sometimes by the hundreds, they got sick of her nonsense. And they went up to the reaction channels. So a lot of people that are in the reaction channel audience started out liking her or giving her a chance, and she just completely, massively, royally screwed it up. So she's claiming everybody in the audience is a hate watcher. Chantal, you're on YouTube. Majority of people subscribe to your channel are hate watchers. But what do you care? They watch your videos. What do you care? And you can be salty if you want, but all the reaction channels do is just give people a choice. Do they want to watch your content on your channel and give you the view, or go somewhere else and watch your content and the other person gets the view? Obviously, there's a lot more people that want to give somebody else the view than give you the view directly. And hey, everybody's got a choice on YouTube of where you want to go.
But you guys like different things. Guys don't like that as much. She's unbelievably miserable since losing her mom and just looking to take it out on someone. That's really sad that she's like that. I mean, your mom would be rolling over in her grave if she saw what you were doing with your time. Seriously.
Wow.
Hi, T-Bone.
Ma'am, don't do that. Don't do that. Didn't you have a grandmother that just passed away? Now, I know you didn't care much for grandma. That was pretty obvious, because when you had the time to visit her while she was alive, you did not do that because all you wanted to do was spend time with Natter. And the only time you showed up for your grandma was to go to her room, take a selfie with her, post it all over the internet, and walk out. You really didn't spend quality time with grandma. But I think it's a low blow to bring up FFG's mom talking like that. How dare you? How dare you, when after your grandmother passed, you weren't there for your family? Did you go to your mom's house and comfort your mom? Did you hug her and let her cry on your shoulder and say, what can I do for you, Mom? Is there anything I can do for you? Can I cook for you? Can I clean for you for a week? What can I do for you, Mom? How can I be here for you? I'm your daughter. I'm here for you. Did you ever do that? No. FFG loved her mom dearly. Probably still hurting over it because the death of a parent is so severe. It is such a great loss. How dare you? You stop that. Don't go low, Chantal. Don't bring up other people's deceased relatives. You disgusting slug.
Purple glitter, don't start with me. What? Am I missing something here? Hi, Stephanie. It's raining. I can't even go out for a walk. Oh, darn. Okay. Anyway. Dior, you're new to my channel. Well, welcome. Salam. Walaikum salam, Hannah. Kuwait is conservative and would not allow you to live together without marriage. Exactly. No, messy girl, what she apologizes about. You cannot live together. Like, if you want to rent an apartment, you have to show your marriage license. So that's it. Really? Yeah, it's rainy. Hi, Turkish. No way, tropical. I wanted to go further into the wilderness, but my reception is not good. You saw it yesterday. You found me from reactors? Oh, nice.
Yeah, give that a thought, Chantal. Some of the people that find your channel find it because of the reaction channels. So if the reaction channels weren't around, what would happen to you? You're welcome.
I'm living in my car.
Are you?
I wouldn't mind living in the Kia for a little while. I just recline all the way back and sleep with this thing. I love the cold. It's the same as Manchester. Oh, wow. I have friends who are Muslim. They have the kindest people. Oh, nice, Jackie. Where would you poop? I can use the washroom in different areas, like different stores. Hi, Lolo! You know how I do. I seem cool, thank you. You seem really focused on revenge for an eye friend. Oh, please, we don't need a morality lesson from an internet troll. I'm kidding. No offense. Hi, Noel! You should car camp. Their next reaction video is Chantal's homeless living in the Kia. I can guarantee it. Ugh, I don't like being a public person. It's annoying. My dad is Moroccan, mom English. Oh, nice. Rhode Island is neither a road nor an island. Yeah, it's road, Rhode. That's why. Gotta go now. Thanks, Trixie, for being here. I love your blanket. No, I'm not Turkish coffee. I'm gonna go back to Kuwait eventually. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here for, but cozy carbies. Thanks, Joseph. So what you mean they talk crap about us day over and over and we should be silent? Yeah, I guess an eye for an eye will leave the whole world blind. Oh well. There's good eye laser surgery nowadays. You have to show proof of marriage to rent an Airbnb together in Morocco. Oh yeah, sneaky. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm sure some people get away with it, but like, I have so many haters that go real life, so they would definitely call the government and be like, yes, hello, there's a woman named Footy Booty. And she's living out of wedlock in Kuwait. You might want to have the authorities check on that. Take us skating. Yeah, I wish I could skate. No, I don't. I don't like skating. I don't like sports.
What do you like?
Well, I don't know who it is. You can take your guess. My Muslim name, Miriam, but I never use it really. My name, Chantal, is not haram, so, you know. My options for healthcare in Kuwait. I don't even know all of them yet, Shimpy. I need to, take the time to really research what options are and stuff. And there's private and public there, more so than here, so that's good.
Okay, she's starting to. Chantal, like one thing I've noticed about Chantal when she's ragey, depending on the amount of rage, she can run out of steam like 30 minutes in, or like with like 30 or 45 minutes, she's completely run out of steam and she starts to wind down. So it sounds like she's starting to wind down. So I'm going to go ahead and just scoot up a little bit and fast forward and see if she's doing anything else of interest here.
I appreciate you guys for caring in a lot of ways, and just talking, like we just seem so lost without one another in a lot of ways. Like when you live with somebody, you become like, I guess, dependent on one another, but not like in an unhealthy way, but like in a marriage.
No. Not like in an unhealthy way. It's completely unhealthy. You are very unhealthy, very sick woman that is completely codependent and even addicted. You said it yourself. You are addicted to Salah. The same way you were addicted to Natter. There's nothing healthy about that. You are a stage 10 cleaner, Chantal. You do not know how to function by yourself. When is the last time you've lived on your own? Has that ever happened? Was there ever a moment where you were living on your own, completely independent, needing no one else? Because in all the time that I've been watching you, I don't think I've ever witnessed a moment like that. You were living with BB, then you moved in with Pete's, stayed with Pete's. You were seeing Natter, but still living with Pete's. Then you went directly over from the villa to Kuwait. So you've hopped from man to man to man over the last 5 or 6 years. And you've reached a point with your health where honestly, it would be dangerous for you to live on your own, because if something happens, who's there to know? Who's there to make that call to 911? Who's there to assist you in the duties that you can't do? You would almost need to live with somebody. But if your health gets any worse, whether it's in Kuwait or Canada, do you think Salah is going to take over and do full time, 24/7 medical caretaker duties? Because he's not trained. So if your plan is to have the ultimate life of laying in bed and have him go get you things and bathe you and take care of you, I don't think that's a good plan. That would be entirely too much for him. He's not set up for it, he's not trained for it, and he would get overwhelmed and dip out. And there you would be in Kuwait alone, unable to get back.
Way, you know, I'll take it. Really? I will mail it to somebody. Auction it off. Oh, that's a good idea. I do want more. I do want more Maurice money. Auctioning the painting for charity. No, not for charity. I'm just joking. I'm so evil sometimes. Thank you, Kitty. I know you guys are there. Thank you. Hi, Vanessa. Yeah, I know. You would love the pic. At least I know that a lot of you would like it. I'll have to do like a stream for it. Because it's a really nice painting. It was $60. Or no. Yeah, I think it was like $60. So, but I never got it. Like it was like a gift. It's supposed to be a gift. And I forgot about it. And then like just the other day, I was in like digging around for stuff, like maybe like old photo albums. And then I saw at the back of the closet the painting, and it was BBJ and Sam. Hi, little Liddy. Thanks, Teardrop. Me too. Yeah. And then
You know, for someone who has claimed that she cares so much about her pets, if you cared so much about BBJ and Sam, why didn't you take the painting with you if you knew about it? Like, how could you do that? How can you be a pet owner and have a portrait, a nice portrait of pets, and then just keep it in the back of a closet or something? Not want to take it with you, or at least a picture of it. At least take a picture of the portrait and have it on your phone.
journaling. I use my agenda, but I don't journal much, Mike. I'm coming for you. No, because I like we don't really want to live here. We like I there's
No,
so much.
no. You don't want to live there, but I'm sure he'd love to live in Canada. Chantal, he has said he wants to come to Canada. He wants to visit. You don't want him to visit. You don't want the chance of him finding some red light district or red room or somewhere to go without you. You don't want him having that much freedom and that much choice. You've always been about having a man in your life and taking freedom and choices away from them, making them completely dependent upon you financially to where they can't get away from you and they can't escape from you. And if they try to escape, then the wrath of Chantal comes raining down upon them. You use the fact that you have a YouTube channel and you've got an audience as your own personal private army to go after those people. You'll tell whatever lies you got to tell to paint them in the worst possible light. He hurt me. He was so awful to me, blah, blah, blah. And your audience, they believe the words that you say, that their person was so awful, and they go after them, not realizing that you've got a lot of wrong going on with you. You know, like you do your fair share of wrong, but you'll never admit to it. You always paint the picture halfway. The other person's in the wrong. I didn't do anything wrong, but I'm sure you did a lot of wrong. A lot. But you want to put the audience on your side, so you will never admit to your participation in anything.
Financial benefit to living in Kuwait. So, you know, I'm trying to recover. Like, you know, I've already told you guys about my financial past. So it's better to recover there and to it's just I don't know. I'm gonna have to worry about the pets coming here too. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But anyway, no, I want to live there for now. It's just I don't know. There's a lot of things, especially if you're Muslim. It's just better to be there too. I got used to it there, so it feels like home there too now. That's what I mean. I'm like torn. Bye, Jackie Howard. Yorkdale Mall seems big and busy. Kitty, I didn't know how beautiful it was. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful beaches. Like, yeah, it is. That's the thing. Like, it's. I guess I have a fondness. Thanks, Teardrop. Um, it's it's like I have a fondness for Kuwait because it's like something that I did that was a really big challenge for me. Also like it was um something that like I never thought I would ever do. It was so different. And then
Why can't you tell the truth? Why can't you tell the truth? Why is it so hard to tell the truth? Are you so much of a liar that the lies are so ingrained in your soul that lying is just your default? It's not even your second nature, it's your first nature. That you go backwards. Instead of wanting to tell the truth immediately, you want to tell a lie immediately. Why can't you just say, I want to go to Kuwait because I'm in Canada and I am alone and I don't know how to function being alone. So I want to be around someone. Even if they don't love me, I will still have a companion. And even if I have to pay for them, I still want a companion and I'm going to go where they are. Why can't you just say that? That would be the entire truth.
I fell in love and well, I fell in love first. That was the main reason.
You fell in love, but he didn't. He's never been in love with you. Anybody who's been watching the two of you knows that. There's no chemistry. Not at all.
And then being there, I realized that. Joseph. Yeah, right. Going places that I used to love to go to or this and that. There are a lot of things I'm enjoying about Canada. Yes. And some of them are freedoms like driving around. Um Even if I had a license in Kuwait, which is why I don't drive, I don't think I wouldn't want to. It's like it's not the same as driving on the streets here. I'm a little more afraid to drive there, I think.
Okay, I'm just going to put this out there. So, Chantal, I've been noticing in her videos that when she's driving anymore, she's driving. I know it's winter weather over there, and I know there's snow on the road and ice, and you got to be very, very careful with that. She doesn't even have chains on her tires to get through the heavy snow. But something has been occurring that I don't think I've ever seen with Chantal. Like in a lot of her videos now, you see people passing her, like she's driving slower than what she should. Maybe that's due to the fact that her vision is getting worse. I mean, strangely enough, she went to the eye doctor, she said. So while she was at the eye doctor's, why didn't she get some prescription glasses? So between the bad vision and the fact that she's got the front seat pushed to the back seat, and because she's short, her tiptoes are maybe basically on the pedals, which that's dangerous to drive like that, and the steering wheel being pressed up against her stomach and unable to either turn her head or turn the wheel, dangerous driving. Also, she mentioned before that she likes the fact that she doesn't have to drive in Kuwait. So I have a question. Chantal, is it because at that time your vision was getting worse? And because your vision was getting worse, maybe it would have been more dangerous to drive in Kuwait with that going on? So if your vision is getting worse, why aren't you taking care of it? You were just at the eye doctor's. Why didn't you get some prescription glasses? And why are you driving on the road and driving in conditions that are not safe. You're a danger to yourself. You're a danger to people on the road.
Canada just seems cold and boring after Kuwait. It is cold. Like boring. I don't know. I'm really enjoying the landscape. Like I don't know why. It's because I haven't been in the winter and I'm enjoying it. I like 4 seasons, but I want to go winter camping in Kuwait. That will be so fun. Really miss Canada. Tropical fish. No, I did miss Canada, yeah. But I don't think I want to live here. I want to visit for now. I like the Middle East. The one thing that's weird about is the car brands. I know. Yeah, there's a lot of car brands I never knew existed. Canada seems so beautiful. Yeah, thank you. It is pretty nice in some spots, especially. You got the way people drive. Oh, the roundabouts. The no, I like being a passenger princess there. That's what I like. I think I like, babe, is the princess treatment you give me there. Like he still opens doors for me. Like he's like I don't know. He treats me like I'm his queen, like his wife.
Well, not to be rude, Chantal, but if you're the cash cow, if you are where he's getting the milk, if you're paying him X amount of dollars every month and he's not working, of course he's going to open doors for you. Of course he's going to drive you around. I mean, that's the least he could do, earn his money. What's he got to do for his money? Show up on camera every once in a while, open doors, go get some groceries, go get some snacks. I mean, that's pretty light work, pretty light labor for a good paycheck. But yeah, he's going to treat you like that if you're paying him.
Like that. I miss that as well. I never have to worry about anything. Pumping gas, bringing groceries in, stuff like that. I don't know. It's nice. Having someone to cuddle with and watch movies and like when we're all in the bed together watching a movie, the cat, well, not Howie, unfortunately, because he has to be segregated because I have a weird cat. I don't think she would do anything, but I'm just not taking any chances. We went from writing speaking Arabic to writing speaking English. That's quite an accomplishment. Yeah, babe, exactly. He's, no, I haven't joined any communities. I don't think I will. Why aren't you booking a flight right now? I'm not done here. I have things to do.
Just something I'm wondering. I'm wondering if I know that Kuwait they've reinstated policies stopping people who are expatriates from coming to their country if they have serious health issues. Chantal has health issues. Now, I don't know if what she's doing on YouTube would qualify her as an expatriate. Forgive me, I am not well versed in that, and I will freely admit that. Uh, but if she's got these serious health issues, will Kuwait stop her from coming back or delay her from coming back? We'll see.
I miss a lot about Kuwait. The beaches, just the environment.
What?
My
You
home there.
you missed the beaches. You never went except at night. You had a place right across from the beach. You never went there. And if you wanted to go there, this would be the perfect time because the weather is cooler, but Salah only brings you out at night. That's it. He never brings you out during the day.
Our nicer car. Do you have female friends? No, I don't. But like, I don't know. I I don't know. Like, I feel like I've lost a lot of friends or lost touch with friends because I just don't have the emotional, like the energy
She
to.
never lost. She never lost her friends. Chantal's the kind of narcissist, evil creature. She doesn't make friends. She is that person that she'll walk up to somebody, size them up, figure them out, figure out what resources they may have, what social circles they run in, what money they might have. She sizes them up and sees how she can use that person. in what ways she can use them. She doesn't have friends. She doesn't look at other people as possible companions or confidants. It's all about, how can I use this person? How can I manipulate this person? How can I lie to them? I mean, look at her BFF, Pete. Was he really her friend? No, he was just a guy that she used all the way around multiple times, and he lets her get away with it. Hence the reason why she keeps him around. Even on the outside edge of her world, he's still there. Anybody else that she was friends with, she doesn't talk to. She doesn't hang around. The people that she associates with are people that give her something or are useful in some way. You've been in Kuwait for what, a year? And in that year, you never made any friends, no female friends. None. Not a single one. No mention of a coffee date or any kind of date or social time with the ladies. That's sad. You know, I think it's ironic that Pete's considered Chantal to be his favorite only person. And she treated him like trash. And yet she has made Salah her one and only person, and he doesn't care about her. I think that's great. You know, like, that's what you get for treating people like trash, Chantal. Evil people always end up alone at some point, and she's virtually alone. Nobody's around Chantal that really wants to be there. They're there because they're getting paid. What a sad existence that is.
Keep up with like friendships the way normal people do. You know, like, oh, I'm gonna go out to the cafe with so and so. Like, people see their friends regularly, you know? Like, most people I know in life, they see their friends regularly. They talk to their friends regularly. I'm not like that. Hi, energy egg, and I don't know why.
Well, maybe that's part of your problem, is that you look at the wrong things as friends. You look at food as friends. You know, you've got an emotional attachment to food, not to people. Your whole world is nothing but food and YouTube and your mukbangs and that little living room with the blue couch, versus expanding your world and finding out what else is in the world to do and to experience. You know, and broaden your world out, spread it out. Find other things to enjoy besides stuff on a plate. That stuff on a plate, none of it has a heartbeat. It can't speak to you. It can't give you company. All it's doing is hurting you. Yet you turn to food rather than make yourself a good person and turn to people for companionship.
I'd be lost without my girls. Yeah. See, some people, like, friendships are everything to them, you know? Liliana, the bare minimum. Yeah. I think I've lost trust for a lot of people too. Like, I've been so like jaded by certain things that have happened with friendships that I just don't like to really talk about much anymore with most people. And I don't know. Is it true you came back because of your comfort food?
Yep.
That's not the reason I came back. I didn't book a flight and say, okay, I'm going to go eat poutine. Although you probably would believe me anyway. That's why you think that. But it was obviously in my mind and it is a part of it. Like, okay, let's say.
And that's why you need inpatient. That's exactly why you need inpatient. You had it in your mind on the way home. I'm going to get home and I'm going to hoover up all of the favorite comfort foods that I've been missing, because you didn't stay away from them. You could have. You're a person. You've got choices. You've got your free will, freedom. Go where you want, do what you want. Did you stay away from any of it? No. You've eaten poutine numerous times since being back, and the sugar numerous times. Drove your blood sugar all the way up to the 400s, which is dangerous, Chantal, dangerous. Your resting blood sugar is 11. That's double what it should be. That's not good. You think it's good, but it's not. And you think you're playing a smart game of, I can eat what I want as long as I take the medication. Medication can't do everything. If you're still going crazy with the food, you're still going to gain weight, which is going to lead to more breathing problems, which is going to lead to more problems with your mobility. The medication can only, help with your blood pressure and your blood sugar, but it can't stop the weight from piling on. And that is leading to so many issues.
Say you book a trip to Italy, are you not going to think of the pizza and the pasta? Give me a break. So of course, I was coming here thinking, oh yeah, of course I'm going to try to eat, but I was like, I'm going to have a last hurrah because who knows when I'll be back in Canada.
But you already did that, though. How many fast food funerals did you have? We've seen numerous fast food funerals. So you're basically confirming what I said, that this whole thing of you being in Canada, it was like a prolonged fast food funeral. Instead of lasting one day, it's lasting for what, 2 or 3 weeks. You're making sure to hoover up as many of your comfort foods as possible. Although when you get back to Kuwait, I promise you there's going to be plenty of food. You're not going to starve. There's food everywhere. You're not going to starve wherever you go. Why are you acting like you're going to starve? You're not. A little bit of food will do you just fine. You're not that active. But just something in your brain is not right. Like something in your brain keeps telling you to eat, 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 eat now. That's the BED talking. That's the voice. That's that harmful, toxic monster voice that whispers in your ear, urging you to always eat when you don't have to, when you don't need to. That's why you need that inpatient, Chantal.
And I miss all those foods, but I don't think that's a good idea because I ended up in the hospital with hyperglycemia from eating Jack Lee's, probably. No, I wasn't taking my medication and I was just eating crap. So that's what happens. No, I don't talk to Rena anymore, even. 21 and don't have friends. I have co-workers, but no one seems to be the type of friend I require. No one wants to be real anymore. Yeah. Thank you, Liliana. Not judging you. No, I know. That's fine.
Why is that back? She stopped all that wanting nonsense in Kuwait and now it's back. I hate when she does that. Chantal, you're almost 40. You're not 4. It's so not cute. Can you please not do that? It's so irritating.
See, even when I have sore back like this, salon massages the sore spots. Optimistic Prime. Peaceful. Yeah. Yeah. I know. You have your beezers. Yeah. I love my beezers. Yeah, I have you guys. I do feel like you guys, are. It's not the same kind of friendship, obviously. It's like I don't know what to call it. It's a phenomena that people don't even know what to call it anymore. Try not to move suddenly. Yeah, I think that just happened. Will you be medicine compliant? Yeah, I have to be. Yes, I have to be. For sure. Did you ever talk to Shannon? Nope. No, that friendship is over. What do beezers mean? We're up to no good. She went to malls with. Yeah, we used to work together. That's why. And then we went to malls and to the movies and things. But, yeah. What the heck, Rudy? Are you an introvert or extrovert? Extrovert.
Introvert.
But, nah, I don't know. I'm both, I guess. He thinks tropical fish. We should go dumpster diving. I want to go. Yeah, let's go.
Now that would be content if Chantal did some dumpster diving, but she's not going to do it. She won't. She did a couple of videos where she went dumpster diving and got stuff out and showed her hauls and all that, but she's not going to do any more dumpster diving. Chantal, listen, I used to do that. I don't do it anymore because I'm in a different area now, but I've done dumpster diving. Anybody that's been on my channel knows that I have, and I've showed my hauls and all that. But listen, there's no way that you can. Maybe you could, because you get a grabber and make it happen, but you're not going to. But that would be interesting content. That would be something different. But I just can't see you crawling in and out of a dumpster. That's definitely not going to happen. You're not in physical shape for that.
I want to go check around Bath and Body Works. their can their their Boxing Day candles. Maybe I'll find a few broken ones. I won't shop from there, but I'll go through their trash. Masseuses are from no, they're not. Well, some maybe. Yeah, I saw that SB. They found a Dyson Airwrap. I don't like show my hair, so Rosemary, Rollo Bees.
Oh no, she's eating. This I do not want to see. Can we get past this, please? I don't see her stuffing her face. Next. Okay, now I know for certain we're not going to get any more rage moments, because Chantal uses food to calm herself down when she's angry and to comfort herself. So we're not going to see any rages from here on out, guaranteed.
Some people would rip them up, but I don't know. I do what I still do pretty good with boycotting, so the abaya be flying down the hill. Juicy pickles. Rice and we don't have Aldi here. Massaman curry. Yes, babe. I'll cook you poutine for sure. Yeah, for sure, creepy. Adonis, we should go just for craps and giggles. They have a really good cook.
So if she's thinking about going to Adonis, why would you want to go there? Wouldn't it remind you of Natter? You went through such horrible trauma with Natter. Why would you want to go to a store that reminds you of him, where you did a lot of shopping for him? More proof that you didn't go through anything with that man.
But at Adonis, really good. Yeah, I know what you mean, Leslie. I'm just surprised that nobody saw how big of pieces of crap that those two were. Not Belinda, but the other ones before. Like, I don't know. Don't they get on like my case for treating people like crap and they treat their community? The Sears is part of my life forever. Sears, Woolco, Kmart.
Okay, you know what? We've been doing this React long enough. Let me just look how long. Almost 2 hours. I think that's more than enough, don't y'all? You guys can tell by the way Chantal's talking that she ran out of steam. She wanted to get on and rage a little bit, and then she quickly ran out of steam, and then she just started babbling, and we're just going downhill as we go. She's just watching the clock, running up the meter, extending it out when she has nothing else to really say. So since she's pretty much done, then I'm done. And if there's anything of note that I'm missing because I'm not reacting to every single minute, well, I'll just find it on Twitter or something and then show it to you guys later. How's that? I think that's a good plan. So we'll just end it here. I want to thank you guys for watching. And if you happen to like this React video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, please take care and take care of yourself. Bye now.